Welcome to Brooke's Super Rad competition. She didn't even say like, yeah. There we go.
So we're just gonna go right into it, okay? You just have to get to that black pad, which is like half of the course. You can go ahead and pan over there. So just gotta get to that black pad, and it's a clear. So it's a 1-point obstacle. Ready? Go. Like, ah! That would be a clear. All right, obstacle 1. And you can. Obstacle number 2 is the tipsy ladder. So you're gonna go ahead and start right here, using these bars and not the brown bars at all. So they're not gonna tip a whole lot, but hopefully just enough to make it challenging. And once you get to the 8 hanger, that's a clear. Right. Intermediate on the fidgets is going to be 1 fidget to a bat and then to a fidget. So you do not have to take the bat with you, but you do have to catch it on the second one. And also, if you ever see these, I will not be paying attention to them. So if you want them reset a specific way before you run, feel free to ask that or set it up yourself. I will not remember. All right. So Hayden, go ahead and demonstrate.
So your first point on this obstacle is going to be when you engage the bat. Second point will be on your dismount.
Boom, and then past the black rigging. That's a clear, easy. So even right to that point would be fine as a clear as well. All right. For intermediate, you're going to go, so each bar is 1 foot apart. So you're going to do the first 4 bars and then the 2-foot gap. Once you show control on that 2-foot gap, that's a clear for intermediate. So
I hold it like this.
I'm going to say you can hold it like that, but keep in mind that the ones that are longer are actually 2 pieces. We like split it so they can see. 2 pieces. So if you do the cross grip, it might spin on you anyway. So, all right, go ahead, Coach Hayden, and just go to the end, okay? All the way to the lache. Boom.
And 2 hands on this last one is a clear for intermediate.
Next obstacle is the strides. You're going to use the purple dots. They are about 6 feet apart, from middle to middle. So this right here is 6 feet to that one. But intermediate and pro are not allowed to use the green triangles, okay? So if your hand touches the purple, I don't care, like if you're falling and catching yourself, but the goal is to only have 1 foot on each one. However, it's not going to be a fail if you step on it with 2 feet. Just like that. And then make sure you get past
the final dot.
So intermediate is going to go up 1 and over 1 on the flying bar rig. Those bars above won't be there by then, but we're leaving it up so they can play. Doesn't matter. Okay, so up 1, over 1. Show control on that bracket, and that's your first point. You can then drop down if you're in intermediate. Up 1, over 1. That's a clear for the first point for intermediate. Then they can, catch their breath, whatever. But your second point is going to be once you do the toe shoot through the gap. So you can run, jump, and toe shoot. Just don't knock the black pool noodle, whatever it is. Don't knock that off. And that's a clear. So that's 2 points right there. Also, just a heads up on this one, this bar is not locked into place. So you're going to want to pull into it, because if you push it, it will come off. So just a minor note. That's never happened to any of us before, ever. Nope. Okay. Intermediate will be using the ball hooks for this part. Okay. Same route, and you can skip wherever if you need to as the meat hooks, but just make sure you've got 1 hook in the last carabiner and dismount past the red line.
Also, I don't want hate for not doing this. I'm tired.
Yeah, we're both tired.
But I love you guys. So.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned in the last clip, intermediate will be using the ball hooks. Amateurs are using the meat hooks, but I did my demo with that, so that's what you're going to see. But intermediate is using ball hooks.
And your dismount will be over there past that red line, but I'll show you once you get there. You can go in any order. You can skip if you need to. That's up to you. But I do want you to have 1 hook in that final clip as well as passing the line. Hopefully it should look like this. Oh, and you are okay to use the pillars if you so desire. for example, little hop, see for me. Make sure you hold on to one hook and do a little lock off because your dismount is past that line right there. And that's clear. I'm so hungry. Oh, will you pass me the ring? So, next obstacle number, this is going to be the old, well, it's the new and improved ring toss. Okay, not new and improved, but what you're going to do, you're going to throw this one. You can only step in the hoops, and your clear is once you get to the blue platform over yonder. So, to do that, you're going to want to place this very, very carefully. So, my goodness, it's just the height that's out of reach. It's okay if you incidentally touch the ground, that's fine. But that's your goal, to land in your placed hoop. You can even go like this. This is fine, as long as you don't step outside of your hoop. Well, what? Just don't touch the ground. That's still a clear.
Your next obstacle is going to be the balance and spin move. So amateurs and intermediate will be using the black balance beam. And then you're going to go up to this bar, spin move over the black pad, making sure you don't knock it over. If you don't touch it at all and it falls over, like after you walk away, I'm not going to count it, but just do your best not to knock it over. Final obstacle is the wall run.
You cannot cross this red line. You're going to have to cross both walls and land and touch your ending finish line. So, that's your finish line. So, once you hit your finish line, there will be a buzzer of sorts. Hope you guys like it. And yeah, good luck and have fun out there.